I love student housing. I'm in the common room waiting for a friend and there's some dude crying on the couch with a bunch of his friends around him and I can only hear bits and pieces, but someone asked him, "Who gets the Minecraft server if you guys break up?" And he started crying harder and a third person reached over to smack the guy who asked it on the back of the head. TIL when people are electrocuted and thrown far distances, it is a result of sudden and violent muscle contraction and not the result of the shock. This has raised questions as to the actual strength and capabilities of the muscles in the human body. Are you telling me we are capable of eating ourselves when under extreme stress? I woke up at 6 this morning, wrote malware is like vampires on my notes page, then went back to sleep. At me, what the frick? Oh my god, because you have to invite it in. You have to click on the malware to let it take over your computer. You would not believe how freaking hard it was to get M to let us put muscle on that character. Jesus freaking Christ, Disney. Just remember, with so many new inclusive live action or animated movies that make it into pop culture, we should be praising the ones behind the movie who fought like hell for that inclusiveness, not the companies like Disney that take credit for it. I was so surprised to see a female character with those traits. I actually said, who made Disney do it? There was a 90% chance it wasn't the company itself and I knew it. Poor girl broke her favorite sitting basket. I'm sorry, but this is the funniest thing I have ever seen ever in my freaking life. Her pizza sticking out. Feeds. Anakin Skywalker does not use Jedi mind tricks. Not once in the films. Do you think that's a coincidence? Not on your life, buddy. Anakin Skywalker does not have it in him to overrule another being's free will. He murders a bunch of children with a laser sword. Satire is, I'm going to take this concept to an extreme or absurd level in order to demonstrate how bizarre, nonsensical, illogical it is, and not I said something bigoted, but just kidding, I didn't really mean it, hahaha. I always remember that thing Terry Pratchett said about how satire is meant to ridicule power. If you're laughing at people who are hurting, it's not satire, it's bullying. Facebook, we analyzed your entire internet history, tracked your location and took a deep dive into your personal relationships, and we've decided to recommend you this specific conditioner that you also saw in your local Tesco 2 days ago. Ain't that neat? Tumblr, hey craphead, slurring words, how would you like to buy, throws dart, a gym membership for a year, spins wheel, parrot, every time I see this I start laughing, it's not even that funny. This is your daily friendly reminder to use commas instead of periods during the dialogue of your story, she said with a smile. Unless you are following the dialogue with an action and not a dialogue tag. He took a deep breath and sat back down after making the clarifying statement. However, she added, shifting in her seat, it's appropriate to use a comma if there's action in the middle of a sentence. True. She glanced at the others. You can also end with a period if you include an action between two separate statements. Things I didn't know. People who are nice to me in online games even though I suck. I owe you my life. People who communicate in online games by jumping around or spin in a circle instead of using the chat function. I love you. Bee communication. Just like bees. Oh frick, internalized too much LOTR as a kid. Actually believe there's good in the world or some kinda crap. Oh frick, internalized too much Discworld as a kid. Actually believe there's good in people and that I have a duty to contribute towards increasing the amount of good in the world. Oh frick, internalized too much Studio Ghibli as a kid. I actually still believe to see the beauty not just in the great things but also in the small everyday things. Jellyfish just do their own frick ass thing. Cut out all your nerves and chuck them in the sea and see how freaking productive it becomes. What do you want them to do? Freaking taxes. You mistake my comment for anger when in reality I deeply respect them as my friends. You support gay rights so you must be gay. I support animal rights. Do I look like a freaking alpaca to you? Girls Be Likely is my comfort character and wham, it's the most emotionally traumatized fictional man you've ever seen. The irony is not lost on me. The tyranny, if you will. forces you to enjoy my interests alongside me through the pure power of never shutting the frick up about them. I think it would be really funny if all of the worst politicians were suddenly outed as being into weird fetish crap. Not illegal stuff either, just really mundane weird ones. Like what if we all just woke up one day to headlines about how Mitch McConnell likes feet and piss, or how Ted Cruz has a fursona that he does NSFW roleplay with. My brother froze $1 in a block of ice. He's very proud of himself. That's what I call cold hard cash. Are you afraid? Isn't everyone? The thing about cats is that they have little paws. Let us not forget the crucial detail of their little tiny perfect baby noses. What about their little triangle ears? Lest we forget their triangle ears. Oh god, how could I forget their triangle ears? NGL, you give twink energy pukey. Blood-soaked bones of an old beast on the precipice of earthly existence. An island in an ocean of red with black sand beaches lapping flush bits of Decatur shore. Even now the old beast whispers its death message through the hallowing marrow. This is a drink order at a Portland bar and I'm sipping. Q is too high up in the alphabet. I respect it, but it has no place between P and R. Should be at the end with the weirdo goth letters. You know, I have always felt this in my bones and never thought to say it, but it's true. Anyway, the banana bread vendor at the farmer's market is called Better Than Shrek's, but this year they changed it to Almost Better Than Shrek's, which means the bread is just worse this year. Or girlie got some good dick since last summer. She got some bangin' that was so good that she forgot the recipe. I can't honestly be the only one who gets really disappointed if their calendar picture for the month of their birthday is rubbish, right? I have been waiting for this post my whole life. Girls after saying something smart. So yeah, girls after giving a concise and completely sensible thought on the matter, with well thought out arguments, if that makes sense. Girls after expressing a personal opinion, if you think that's okay, haha maybe. Girls saying something they know to be absolutely correct and spent years studying, if I remember correctly. Girls after saying something they know for a fact is true, or something I think. Okay, why did no one tell me that book Shrek just absolutely freaks? Shrek decided to marry whatever this thing is. No priest would officiate because God hated Shrek for being alive, so they used a crocodile, and they didn't even mention the best page. I wish it was 1600 so I could spell words however my heart desired. Thou canst spell words however thou likest already if thou isn't a coward. Please know this is how French happened. Messed up how Americans are so attached to their measurement system. Oh, so you really like feet up. You don't want to use anything other than feet. You just really love feet. Do you have something to share with the class? Don't take this post too seriously, I just wanted to do a feet joke. Girl help, I'm having creation ideas above my skill level. Girl help, I'm having creation ideas above my motivation level. Girl help, I'm having creation ideas above my free time level. Girl help, I'm being called out by these 3 statements. Drunk college student mashes through the walls of a spa and eats all their hot pockets. I have so many questions. What kind of spa has hot pockets? Why are their walls so thin? Where can I find one of these spas with hot pockets? How did he know that they had them? How did he know which wall to break to get to where they were kept? TIL, that ants will heal other ants after AIDS and that mortally wounded ants will refuse treatment. Do not deny me my warrior's death, brother. I've been trying to leave Rome for a few weeks now, but all their roads have this weird design flaw. Hertelius californium. Gladiatorial match circa 347 AD, colorized. Are you not entertained? Just so you know, JFC, which you use in a lot of the tags on your posts, is an abbreviation for Jesus freaking Christ, and you probably shouldn't use it if you're not a Christian. I can't believe I read this with my own 2 eyes. Let's make JFC a slur, let's freaking do this. World building is a very sophisticated word for the process of you. Wouldn't it be cool if, or conversely, wouldn't it be really messed up if this ended up being, oh, yes, that too. My favorite thing about Pokemon XYZ is that there's an episode where Serena's doing her contest thing and it cuts to her mom's Rhyhorn watching it on a laptop. The reason I don't go to the doctor anymore is because I went once and the medical intern was super young and super hot, so naturally I got nervous, and when he measured my heart rate he said it's faster than average, and then he smirked, cause he knew, cause I'm not subtle, cause I'm a dumb motherfricker. Anyway, imagine your OTP. I went through an entire character arc during quarantine. I became more evil. If you're curious, we are still in quarantine, don't worry, there's time for a redemption arc still. I'm going to get worse on purpose. I can't say I hate Twitter because you can't find content like this anywhere else. TW underage drinking. Jisuad, I'm so fricked PURN. Okay, but since Skin Ketchup drunk incident, I need an explanation. Good for you. I live for sorcery. What about swords? Barbarians. I prefer to murder and maim with seductive yet powerful thunderbolt spells. God gives his silliest battles to his funniest clowns. You look like you're having fun. I hate Mickey Mouse. More Kingdom Hearts 3.9 spoilers with no context again. I slammed my peneth in the car door. Pippin has unfortunately figured out that if he plays with something he's not supposed to, he gets my attention. As if he doesn't get it enough. It's just when I'm working and not paying attention to him because of that work that he decides to rebel. Gandalf's diary entry after Pippin looks in the Palantir. I'm deceased. But saw boobs, mullets, eyelid. Is it the movies with the hot date? Does fake yawn to put arm around them, yawns too hard and inhales a child from the row in front. I'm so scared of 2020. Something seems too frightening about this year. It's gonna be Y2K all over again. The Black Plague is going to come back. I swear. I freaking swear. Date of origin: 3rd of December 2018. Apollo, calm down with the gift of prophecy. Has anyone checked on OP? Are they okay? The fact that Uber Eats doesn't have a made me come review sticker. Perfect handoff. Quick and efficient, great communication. IDK, my guy doesn't look good. Dad tells a bad dad joke during our family dinner. Me and my siblings. Our mother. Every father around the restaurant. We need 4 hugs a day for survival. We need 8 hugs a day for maintenance. We need 12 hugs a day for growth. Boys, hey cool, I'm dead. Elon Musk, got buy me a Coke and buy something for yourself too. Me. Teacher, can anyone answer the question? Me accidentally making eye contact. Amazon, Wish. Seeing vigorous joggers at 6 AM. Okay, we get it. Given that survival horror describes a genre of video games where even a relatively down-to-earth title may involve getting into a rocket launcher duel with Frankenstein's monster, I think we are just going to have to accept that the word horror means something very different in this particular context than it does in other contexts. Me, says LMAO, me, ass is still attached. Me, I'm done with guys in 2018, I'm focusing on myself to mentally glow and imper. Costco man, hi, would you like to try a sample of a cheese? Me, I have feelings for you. Adding a caption when you reblog a post is like serious business. You gotta have something good to say. You can make or break a post with that caption. Cutting a worm will not make 2 worms. I don't know what any of your icons are, I just notice the vague color patterns and that's it. Oh frick, predominantly green with orange and white accents just posted, I love them. Me when my BF doesn't text me until 10 PM. Nothing funnier than the thought of installing a 7,000 plus capacity bat roost causing thousands of bats to come into your neighborhood, causing the HOA to complain only for them being unable to remove it because bats are a federally protected animal. Reject your homeowners association. Grow corn on your front lawn. I love people who are continuously surprised that there aren't men kissing in Marvel, not to victim blame. But you can simply choose not to be queer-baited. Where I got queer-baited by Owen Wilson in Loki. Okay, well, everyone else got queer-baited by Owen Wilson a night at the museum. Grow up. People accusing the MCU of queer-baiting has always seemed off base to me, because queer-baiting implies a level of emotional character interaction that the MCU has overall staunchly refused to feature. Nobody is even friends. Nothing ruins a person with ADHD's day like a 3 PM appointment. Boys lie so damn much, they can say good morning to me and I have to check to see if the sun is out. Hey mum, can you proofread my Shrexts? Mother, I have 1.18 experimental snapshot terrain generation. I love not letting cars go first when I cross the street, like yes, I have the right of way. I'm a pet head, a walkster, a social burden, a slowbie, and I'm proud to. Go blow up in your little toys, or whatever.
Howdy folks, I am recording 252 and 253 outros back to back because I'll be out of town this weekend, so I am still eating the same banana, but this is the last bite, so don't worry. I hope that you all enjoyed episode 253 of Top Tumblr Memes. If you did, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're able to go the extra mile in supporting myself and supporting the channel, feel free to click the join button next to the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Thank you all as always for your responses to yesterday's question of the day. I very much enjoyed reading them and seeing your reaction to the question. For today's question of the day, I'm curious, what's the longest that you've gone without sleeping? And what was your response, or how did you feel? I feel like I can answer this one. So like I said, when I was abroad when COVID was happening, so I was in Paris. So let's say I woke up at like 10 a.m. and let's just do it like all in Parisian time, I guess. So I woke up at like 10 a.m. Parisian time. It was like I was about to go to bed, so it was like 2 a.m. Parisian time. And I got a call that Trump had closed all the borders, or was about to close the borders coming from the EU. So I didn't go to sleep that night. So I was definitely up for at least 24 hours because I was in the air like on the way from France to New York at 10 a.m. And I probably landed at New York at like 3 p.m. Eastern time, which is like 6 in Parisian time. So I feel like I was definitely up for at least 48 hours, maybe like 50 hours that I was awake. It was very weird, but I felt completely fine because it was like straight adrenaline. So that was my story. It was very poor storytelling. I really should have thought about that beforehand, and I apologize that you had listened to me mumble my way through that. But I hope that you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope that you all had a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all tomorrow with episode 254 of Top Tumblr Memes. Peace out, guys.